Baby, we have the Hot X discussion. K. York, Deshaun Watson, of course, and Elijah wants more. DTR, you can't give everybody the middle finger. And yes, a little bit of Baker.
Oh, I like that. And then, ladies, how do we pick up men? What's a pickup line that you would say to let a man know you're interested? And would you tell your family and friends if you won the lottery? Let's get this show started.
Scripps, he's going to be able to return. Caught at 24. Zigzag right, 30, 35, 40. He's wide right, could no. He's to the 40. He's right sideline, 30. With the kicker to beat. He's to the 10, the 5, touchdown. Josh Scripps.
The all-time leader in kickoff returns for touchdown in NFL history.
Oh yeah, baby, from the beautiful Great Lakes. The view is perfect right here
Beautiful.
at Big Play Studios at Burke Lakefront Airport. The return with Josh and Maria Cribbs.
I am your host, Maria Cribbs, along with my handsome husband,
Ooh, thank you.
co-host
Thank
Joshua
you.
Cribbs, and it is a beautiful Tuesday in Cleveland.
Yes.
I thought it was going to rain, but I think the rain has held out a little bit on certain parts of town. It looks beautiful outside.
Beautiful here in
Look
Cleveland.
at those luscious clouds,
We're
Josh.
loving it. The view, I can't stress how beautiful the view is.
Yeah. How you
Maria,
feeling today? You
I'm
feeling
feeling
good?
good.
All
You
right.
feeling good?
I'm feeling good, baby.
All right, man, let's hop into this. Dogs are barking.
Yeah.
Hoo, 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 hoo. We are the return
Let's go.
downtown Cleveland. So, okay, the Hot X discussion, it heated up last night. It was a tweet, big play. This studio sent out a X, or they sent out a
X, you don't need to
tweet.
say, don't
What do
you
they
need to
call
know
it,
nothing about
Maria?
my exes.
What do we call it?
What do you mean exes?
Your exes? No, not your exes, like
I
the
don't even
people you
know.
dated before
the
me.
ones that came before you don't matter. The before, during, and after don't matter.
What?
Is it called X?
I don't know. You
Or
post a post.
Maybe it's the app formerly known as Twitter.
Okay,
which is
like
now called X.
Like the artist formerly
Like
known
Prince.
as Prince.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, I like that.
So on X.
The
It was
app
going down on
formerly-
X.
It was going down on X
Okay,
last night.
all right.
So Big Play put up a tweet.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, yes.
And it simply was like, basically, who would you have on this team?
On
it
this
had
team.
Phil Dawson on this team.
Okay.
It had the future Hall of Famer Josh Cribbs,
Uh-huh.
the current Hall of Famer,
Claim it.
the current Hall of Famer
Joe
Joe
Thomas, right.
and Clay Matthew, another future Hall of Famer,
Right.
Who would you rather have on this team?
On this current team
On
right
this
here.
current team.
Okay.
So I responded, on this current team, shoot, I'm gonna have to go with Old Faithful, Phil Dawson.
Phil Dawson, right? Okay.
It was nothing against nobody.
Oh no.
But it started a little stir, as you say.
Well, it started some
amongst
controversy
fans.
because I looked on Twitter,
don't
X or
think
Twitter. I don't
it
even know what
was
to call it.
controversy,
No,
but-
I opened the app up and I see Phil Dawson is trending for some reason. I'm like, Phil, our beloved Phil, the Browns legend Phil Dawson is trending on my app right now. What's going on? I click on it and lo and behold, Big Play done stirred the pot, baby.
They stirred the pot. So
And you took the bait.
I took the bait. Pull up
okay.
your picture real quick
Okay.
because we gonna do a little role play.
All right, let's
right
do a
here.
little role play, baby.
Are you ready? Let me
I
know
think
when you're
I'm
ready
ready.
for us to do. You gotta go to your docs.
Okay, I'll
you
got my
gotta get the
docs.
picture ready.
Okay.
And let's do this thing.
Okay,
All right?
what am I supposed to be doing?
You are gonna be the fan Paul Kittle on X.
Okay, how you want me to sound?
Okay, don't sound like that. I don't think you sound like that.
Okay,
Okay, go.
But usually fans are like can I say the word
yeah,
prick?
Yeah, he was a little.
Should was he a nice fan or a prick?
He was spirited. Let's just say that this
Okay.
fan, Paul, I got your back, Paul. You still a Browns fan?
Okay,
Dog,
let me
baby.
be Paul. Let me be
You're
Paul.
Paul. You ain't got to be the deep voice, but be Paul. Thank you.
So passing on a Hall of Fame player, gotcha.
Eventually,
that was like being shady. Mhm.
yeah, Maria, stay in character for me,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Eventually, God willing, I'll be a Hall of Famer too. And it's still Phil Dawson with this team. It's about what they need from what they have.
Okay.
Paul said.
Okay. That was you. That wasn't Paul. Oh, Paul responded. Paul
Hold on,
had
let's-
nerve to
let's
respond
pause.
back.
Let's pause.
I'm Paul. We're
Maria,
acting.
this is why you can't act.
Oh, uh-huh.
This is why you can't follow a script with
Now
your
I got it.
co-host.
I got it.
She don't get it.
I wasn't
we
clear
role
at first.
playing, we practice.
No,
and she
I love
can't
me.
even
I
get
love
it.
me a little role play.
Oh my God.
No,
Do you
oh,
get
okay.
it?
Hold on. I'm still Paul.
You're Paul.
So Paul going back and forth with you. Okay, I'm Paul. Got it.
Racist.
Nope. Can't believe anyone would pick a kicker over one of the top 5 or so best LTs ever. Don't care what
And what
team
do
you're
LT
talking.
stand for?
Left tackle. Come on, I know sports. That's a left tackle. That's Joe T, baby.
And I said, okay, we'll take Joe. But dang, we lost by 1 on a field goal, on a missed field goal, and we lost the game. Paul, what you got to say on that?
No clue whether Dawson would have made it.
And then I respond, yes, there is a clue.
Yeah.
He would have made it.
Yeah.
The stats say he would have made the data. The same reason you would want Joe is why people would want Phil, correct?
Right.
The data is the evidence. And then I said, but I digress because it's a moot point. I would take them both. It's a moot point. I digress. I pull back a little bit.
But I get what you're saying, though. You're talking about, and it's no shades to anyone. You're talking about what this team needs right now.
And I'm talking about this team right now to win right now.
I think Paul.
We love K. York, right?
I think Paul want to fight you.
No, Paul don't want to fight
me. Are them fighting words? I can't believe you even go back and
Paul. They're registered. I ain't gonna be out there like the ex-athletes out there getting knocked out.
But his wife want to see
I'm
you.
gonna be training like Rocky. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
But
I want to stay focused.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
Because it's nothing against K. York. It's just when I played with Phil Dawson, that was Old Faithful.
Yeah.
I didn't have to. If I scored a return, if I offense score, I wasn't looking at the kicker like, please.
We knew Phil had it.
I walked away and I'm studying my books. What's next? What the next drive has to do. So I think with Cade, consistency is what's lacking. Because I found what Kevin Stefanski has said, as it related to York.
Right.
He said it's a part of being a player in the NFL. It's part of being a kicker in the NFL. You got to bounce back from a miss. And I think Cade showed us that in the game. So Cade's best friend right now is just being consistent.
Okay.
Be consistent, Cade, because that's what it's all about. And we're not talking bad about Cade.
I don't think it's about talking bad about him. Or is it wrong for fans to voice their concern about Cade? I mean, he missed, a 49-yard
right.
Kick.
Field goal.
And I don't, that's a tough job. And he's only been here, since for a year? 2020?
Yep.
This is his second season with us.
Yep.
So he's still, he's still young in my eyes. But I know when you come to NFL, you're supposed to be ready. You got to stay ready.
Right. And I think fans do have a right to criticize.
Right.
Because if Cribbs was out there fumbling, right?
Right.
They would love Cribbs.
We would love you.
They would love me. They were like, Cribbs, you a good dude. Not so much a football player. You can't hold on to the ball.
He's such a nice guy.
But we love you.
Him and his wife and his family.
Yeah,
they love
so
Cleveland.
Nice. You see him?
But he's some trash. He keep fumbling the ball. He got to get him off the field,
but
man.
They wouldn't
he
love
cost
me
us
as
some games.
Exactly.
You didn't hear what I said?
Yeah, he cost me some games.
No, I said he's some trash.
Oh, my gosh. Again, K. York won the field goal. He came in on fire against the Panthers, against Baker Mayfield, and we'll get to him in a little bit. But he came in on fire, right?
Yeah.
Made that long field goal at the end to win the game. Do that, Cade. You got to continue to have success, and I'll praise you. I'll have nothing but praise. I'll keep giving you your flowers. So to any of the players, and this is true for me or to any players,
right. If
you do your job, the fans will keep loving you.
Right.
They already bought your jersey after the first game, and if you keep being consistent, it'll be more Cade Yorks out there. That's all we saying, and fans, we have a right to voice our opinion,
Absolutely.
as they all do.
Absolutely.
They did it against me, and consistency is the key.
Right.
Old
and you were
faithful.
talking about this, and you were saying, he knows. We don't need to come down hard on Cade. He knows what he needs to do.
Phil Dawson responded on X, right?
Right.
We have a picture of Phil. Phil Dawson said, I appreciate you, Cribbs, but I only scored 3. You scored 6. So he said, you the best return man I still ever seen.
You're still the best returner I have
Phil,
ever
man.
seen. I love Phil. Ghosts just giving each other compliments, right? The greatest of all times are just, you know what? I love to see it, though.
That's Phil. That's the great Phil Dawson. I called him Old Faithful because he was faithful in what he did and executed perfectly, right? I want to get off Cade.
I was going to ask you, do you have any advice for Cade?
Yeah, I do. It's mental.
Yeah.
It's mental. He has enough leg. He's an awesome kicker. Every time it's not almost making it. It's wide here or wide there. He has the leg. It's mental, Cade. get your mental together, and you'll be fine. And I'll be the first to buy your jersey.
Hey,
Matter of fact,
right.
I'm gonna start sporting Bubba Ventrone's jersey.
Oh yeah, throwback, baby.
I'm really on you, Cade, because I want you to make my man look
good. Exactly.
Bubba deserves this.
Exactly.
Cade, you gotta do it for Bubba. I'm a rock Bubba jersey. When you keep making it, I'm a support you through Bubba Ventrone.
But I do wonder if it ever comes a time where Bubba like, all right, man.
I still got
all right,
jersey.
Kay, you better cost me my job. You got to go.
He gonna ask the general manager.
You ain't about to mess up my paycheck.
He can go into Barry office like, you busy, Mr. Barry? You busy? About Cade York. But let's not get there because we're not there yet.
Give him some time.
Consistency is the key.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Deshaun Watson will be a top 10 quarterback after 5 games. I said it on my social.
Ooh.
Go ahead and play that if we have it. But I said this, and it's bold because look at this. I said this with the Bengals the first game, the Steelers next.
Yeah.
Then they got Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Then Tennessee, and then a playoff caliber team in the Niners. And the fans have spoken overwhelmingly, and non-fans.
Wow.
Of course he will be. And this is after 5 games. So that's a bold statement. I'm pretty much saying that he's back.
He's back, baby.
I saw him in his element last week against the Commanders take over. And it wasn't throwing all the passes. It was how comfortable he looked in the pocket when there was nobody to go to or pressure around him. He used his ability, his athletic. He took off. Pew, pew, and moved the chains. That's what I love about the court. And guess what? Nick Chubb ain't play. So when he was on the 1 yard line and on the 2 yard, they would have gave it to Nick Chubb already. That's what a lot of people, when they grading the offense, you got to grade it with a mulligan. You got to grade it with a handicap because they didn't have Nick Chubb playing. They would have handed the ball off to him 2 or 3 times. They would have already been sitting on the sideline. So we got to understand that. They opened the game 5 wide, and they were handicapped without Nick Chubb. So I like what I see already from the little bit that Deshaun Watson showed us. I think he's back.
And that's crazy. You got 74% people that agree with you on that one because you got a lot of non-Browns fans that follow you as well. So
Absolutely.
I want to feel like they're trickled into that. They agree with you too. Because they
Absolutely.
want the competition.
Yes.
They want it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I put on my social as well, who will Deshaun Watson throw to, right? And overwhelmingly, they said Elijah Moore. The fans spoke. The fans were correct. And if we all knew, Elijah Moore motioned out of the backfield. He ran a little stick route out, a little out route. We call that an option route because he could have broke in or out. But even in practice, they ran the same route in practice. He ran it out, and it was a perfect pass. Elijah Moore, and I'm getting excited about him. I'm going to nickname him Elijah I Want More. And that's rightfully so. He's going to be used kind of like I wanted to be used in the backfield, at the receiving.
You want to be back there?
Yeah, I wanted to be everywhere, girl. I mean, an athlete, when you him,
you like, just give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. Yes.
But David Njoku was right behind at 32%.
He was. A lot of people thought David Njoku would get the first target, but the fans were correct. It was close, but not that close because Elijah want more. Yeah. So I'm gonna move on though. Maria, is we good? You ready?
You said something about Baker Mayfield.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move on to Baker. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but is Baker Mayfield getting better and better and better every year? They try to figure out. I think we were kind of people wrote him off. Let's keep it real. People wrote Baker off once he left and don't care about him. But I'm looking at what he did, and I don't mean to keep bringing this up. And I'm sorry, guys, but he left. He performed when he joined the Rams late in the year. I mean, I was like, I kind of wish him well. He's not with us. I wish him well. And now he's with Tampa Bay. He threw a nice pass in the back of the end zone and against the Steelers. And I was like, he has the Steelers.
He caught your
number.
attention. He
caught
your
my
attention.
It was like a thread. He threaded the needle in the back of the end zone. And you guys saw the film, I'm pretty sure. If you haven't, check it out. It's all on social of him throwing a pass. And I was like, oh my gosh, Baker is making those throws. He looks like a quarterback that we would have loved if he would have had that type of skill here. And again, I digress. He did get us to a playoff. We did win a playoff game.
Did he have those targets here too, though?
He did. He
Tampa
did not
Bay
have
with.
the guys that we have now.
Right.
However,
that makes a difference.
He still had a really good team.
He did have a good team.
But he was younger.
Yeah.
And now he's an older, more mature Baker Mayfield.
And I think
Keep an eye on him.
I don't know his personality, but I know one thing that I believe, like athletes, especially professional, like that at that highest competitive level,
right.
They love when someone writes them off. Because now I got to prove you wrong.
Yes.
Put that fire up underneath me.
And Baker is that he's always been that guy.
Right.
If the pressure is up enough, he kind of thrived when the pressure was on.
I like the pressure. The
when
heat
you
is on.
write him
when the heat is on, baby.
When the heat is on. And I don't like to talk about this about a player that's not here, but I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him to.
We don't have to just cover
make
the Browns.
Something out of. Well, usually I don't care about.
The dogs are barking. The dogs are barking.
I usually don't care about players that's not here with the team. But
right.
I keep a glancing eye.
What's going on over there?
Exactly. Like
and
I do the same.
And he played the Steelers too.
Exactly. And it's because they played the Steelers.
Yeah.
But I do the same with Odell Beckham. Mm-hmm. When the Ravens, I'm looking at.
Well, I told you a lot of Odell Beckham is in a lot of people's fantasies. I don't know why they trying to write him off like he's not in people's fantasies, dreams. You know what I mean?
Dreams.
Fantasies. The fantasy football.
No. You said dreams.
Fantasies.
That's not the type of fantasy. I thought I explained to you last week what fantasy was.
You just said OBJ and I started dreaming. I don't know.
Lord have mercy. That's not good.
Got a little hot in here.
Now, he shouldn't be in your fantasies. Or I'm
He's not in my. I don't have a fantasy.
All the women that's in my fantasies. I'm just saying. If we're doing it on here, I'm playing. I ain't nobody in my fantasy.
Is that what fantasies mean?
That outfit you got on, I'm looking like, ooh, okay. You showing a little too much. Is that
enough?
Do we allow that?
Hold
on the network? Do I gotta give you my shirt? Well, cover up a little bit.
This isn't church, honey.
Don't be showing that now.
Josh,
go ahead, baby. You
got a safety pin I could borrow? You gonna give me a bid like we had Red Lobster?
Man, stop it.
Is it my turn? Are we done with the dogs are barking?
We are done with dogs are barking.
And now it's time for Hey Family. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, family? Hey, what's up, family? Hey, family, what's up? What's up? Hey, family, what's up? Hey, family. Hey, what's up, family? I got a quick question.
Ooh, okay. Now on this edition of Hey Family, I have to admit, Josh, you chimed in on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and read it, but this is one of your topics.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we got,
that.
Hey Family, how do women pick up man? Josh and I were debating about this. He said, what is a pickup line that women would say to a man to let him know that she's interested?
Okay, babe.
So,
okay.
You going to just take over my...
No. I'm that man, right? I'm looking good in the club. You see me like I'm chilling.
I saw you in a nightclub indoors with sunglasses on. I'ma think something's wrong.
This me in a nightclub.
Is that you dancing? You bobbing it out? Me. You could buy me in the club, bottle full of buzz. How many? I got what you need. If you
come over here.
Okay.
You see me in the club. I'm chilling. Like you like. Hey.
I'm like, oh my God, look at him with the mirror glasses on, girl. What is that?
Hey, Cool J was in town early this week.
Right.
I'm off my LL.
Okay, so, Josh, I have to admit, I don't think I've ever tried to holler at a guy. But if let me just...
Line. Come on now.
I will probably the age that I am now, I might send you a drink.
Send me a drink?
What?
As a woman, that's how you would do it?
Why you got a character like that?
I mean, come on, man.
Keep dancing.
Look, if a drink came from you, I'd be like, I look past you, like, who sent me a drink? I was an NFL player, so I might just think you a Browns fan. Like that.
Okay, so hold on now. Crossed. Okay, now you saying you a Browns.
How do women pick up guys? Go, let's go. You gonna lose me.
I'm telling you, I would send you a drink. Maybe a bottle. Okay, I'm assuming you over in VIP because you got these flashy glasses on. You got a chain around your neck. You might have a couple dollars to be in VIP. I might not be in VIP. Okay. If I walk by, I got the green on with a little see-through. You gonna invite me in VIP?
I gotta set up a different setting because she forgot the rules.
What's the
I
rules?
don't care about me being in VIP. All right, I'm gonna change the setting then.
I don't try to holler at guys.
I'm walking on the street.
Why you?
Hey, Miss Cribs. Okay,
you don't know me.
Oh, how you doing?
I think you look good.
How you doing?
So I'm like, hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm about to go to work. Thank you.
Excuse me. You would not just ignore me like that.
You picking up me. What don't you understand?
I know that's the hate family. Why don't you switch it? What would you say to try to get with a girl? I don't know. I don't try to holler at guys. I would probably say we're at Applebee's. Say we're at Applebee's, right? And we're sitting at different tables or something. I might go over and ask you, can I borrow your ketchup? Like maybe to see if you notice me. I am not going to holler at I can't do it.
Okay. So
I would just flirt. I'll probably bat my eyes like.
Okay, that's the question. That's all you would do? I'm thinking, she having a seizure. Her big old eyelashes are batting. Are you okay, miss? Are you okay? Are you having a seizure?
I'll probably just say, hey, how you doing?
So that's my point.
What?
How hard it was for you. I think that's an issue for me. If a woman sees a man that she's attracted to, you're saying that all you would do is make yourself a little bit more available to him. Yes. Right? By coming over. You said you would send me a drink to try to make him make the first move.
Yes.
So is
that wrong?
Is that wrong? You tell me. Maybe we need our viewers to chime in. Is it wrong that a woman, won't make the first move? Do women make the first move?
I think some women do. And I'm looked at, hey family, okay, so we got to get straight up. Hey family, look.
You see this fine, sexy thing?
Should women be out?
And you ain't gonna make a first move? She see all of this.
Yeah, he just referred to himself as a fine, sexy thing.
It's been a while, y'all. So you see all
what
of
is
this?
that? What are you doing?
Walking by? And you gonna let all of this go?
Are you doing the motion in the ocean? What is
this? This my sex.
Hold
on, my LL. Like. No, stop it.
Lick your lips like LL. Do the LL Cool J lips. Come on, Josh.
I did it already.
Oh my. Okay, so look. Okay, hey family. So sit straight up. Should a woman try to holler at a man, or should it be the man that's out, trying to pursue the woman? Because I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what to say. I would probably just flirt.
How would you flirt?
I told you I bat my eyes.
That's not flirting. Men that think, you got something in your eye, baby, here go a tissue. Come on now, you gotta come with it. How you gonna make yourself available?
I said I would at least. Okay, I think me sending a bottle or a drink is a very nice gesture.
You ain't in the club.
To make
we
you
on
come
the
over.
Street.
So
you
if
I'm walking by.
I might say, hey, how you doing? You from around here? I don't know.
That's all you need to do. And a man, I think.
But I do that to everyone. I wouldn't want it to.
Exactly. You would not do that though. You would do this to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Nope.
I don't even sound like that.
If a woman likes a man, I think she should make herself available by at least initiating the conversation. Because maybe we're living in an age where if a man talks to a woman in the open, he's thirsty. And it could be an immediate turnoff. And he may not think that he has a chance with you.
Well, I wouldn't be aggressive.
Girl, you looking good, girl. You looking hot up here, right?
I would say thank you.
So if I'm looking at you, I probably will pass you. I'm like, nah, she gonna be like everybody else, man. I'm gonna keep on moving. And you missed out on the dime.
I think the issue is too.
She missed out on the dime, y'all.
He said missed out. He called himself a dime. He's up here gyrating in the air. Got these 1980 the 80s called. They want their glasses back. You said gas station glasses.
Man, what the world?
Josh, I think I come across as a little. I think I'm intimidating to certain men. And so it's just weird for me to even try to go over and try to holler at someone. But I think I would be prancing around. I'm going to be honest with you. If I like someone, I know I'm married. But if I like someone, I'm definitely going to prance around and try to get them to pursue me. Don't men like to be the ones on the chase?
We like to
hunt.
We like to. Let me
so
see
what do I look like going to hunt you? You want a woman to hunt you?
Can I see what the prancing looks like?
No.
Let me see what a prancing is.
I don't know.
Show him a prance.
Hold on. Now we got a different question. Have you ever had a woman try to holler at you?
Of course.
And if so,
you. Okay.
I didn't try to holler at you.
Okay. You're right.
Josh, if so, how did this person pursue you? And did you like it? Were you like, oh, this is different? A guy might like it because they're used to always doing I'm sure, always pursuing someone else, but might get a little tiring. They might be refreshing to be like, man, she know me. She know what she wants. She came over here and asked me, how you doing? Are you single? You got anybody? Let me get your number. What do you do for a living? Right. What's your zodiac sign? You got any crazy brothers and sisters and mothers out there? Because I don't want no crazy in-laws. It could be a lot of things I could say. I'm not going to say them.
At that point. If you saw talking like that, I'm like, yeah. Charlie, hey, I see my friend right there. Charlie, what's up, baby? What's up? And it'll be an empty chair right there. It'll be an empty chair.
Has a woman ever tried to pursue you? Did you like it?
Yes, they did. The simple
Did you like it or were you turned off?
I was turned off.
And that's why I don't do it.
I was turned off. I was married. So by law. And by
Ain't by law.
intelligence.
We know a lot of married men listening.
Is this thing on by intelligence? I had to say
they over someone's house right now that pursued them. That ain't their wife.
I plead the fifth, Your Honor. But I ain't see nothing. What's this? Your number on the? I can't see. I'm sorry, my wife is somewhere. Maria, I can't see.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
So you
at
say you
all.
didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
You was like, oh, she doing too much.
It was the worst thing. Her coming over to me in that tight dress,
okay,
looking all good and causing me to sweat and have dreams and stuff.
Dreams.
It was the worst.
Here we go.
It was the worst experience of my life.
But women do
and
flirt.
I dream about her all the time.
Women, we good at flirting. We good. We don't put these nice outfits, these little sexy little numbers on for no reason. We do flirt. We do bat our eyes. But we do, I think the majority of us want the men to pursue us. But we'll do things to show you that we're interested. Mm-hmm. We just not going to be as aggressive to go get it. Okay, so I got another, hey, family. Now, look, if you won the lottery, would you tell anyone? Ooh. Now, you know that $1.58 billion jackpot, the Mega Millions, was claimed down in Florida somewhere. Somebody won, a single ticket won. And so it got you and I talking about, would we tell someone if we won the lottery? Because, you know, sometimes they roll it on the news and the local news will show the person going up there to get their check to show that they won the lottery. But would you want to kind of, that's you? Would you want people to know?
No. I wouldn't. I saw a good meme on the internet. And this is before family and friends. If you win the lottery, you're supposed to call people before they know and ask them for at least $1,000.
Like a loan?
Be like, nah, I got in a jam. I really need your help, please. And send it out to all your family and friends. Like, please, if somebody give me $1,000, it'll go a long way. Please, just $1,000, and I'll give it right back. And nobody probably will.
That's that litmus.
And then the next day, you send out another text. I won the lottery, y'all, and see if any one of those people who didn't respond. And they ain't. And that'll help you not feel guilty about giving nobody nothing and saying, I won the lottery, because they didn't give you anything.
Right.
So why should you?
Right. That's true.
That's the meme right there.
That's true.
Take it. That's a free advice.
Now, look, we got
right
this
there.
photo right here that we had on social, and I thought it was funny because he was like, the lottery ticket was sold. It's talking about the jackpot. And he was like, I wouldn't tell anyone I won the lottery, but there would be signs. You see that car parked
in the Bugatti parked at Section 8 housing.
Right. I can't believe.
Parked in the middle of nowhere.
I'm trying to think. I mean, every time the jackpot gets that high, I sit down with a little journal and notebook and just write down who would I give money to, how much would I, even people I haven't talked to.
Bless your heart.
I do. Even people I haven't talked to in years because I like to see people smile. I want to see them blessed and taken care of. I mean, you can't win that much money and just keep it all to yourself. You know?
You can't. You give it away. Give it to me.
No.
I put it in good hands. No. You were in good hands.
You're going to be in the club with the bottle and them mirror reflective glasses on.
I'll be up in that joint. Hey, party like a rock. They be like, that was old. That's an old song. Play it again. DJ, play it again.
No,
party like a rock. Like I just got to the lead. And then they going to tell me, hey, you got to pay taxes on that money.
Well, I think after taxes, they end up walking away. You're like,
Yes.
I think you end up run away with like $700 million, but that's still more than enough. I think I would want to see all my loved ones taken care of.
Yes.
I probably would. I like to talk. I probably would tell a few people that I won, but I could understand people's hesitation and want to like let everybody know because
definitely can understand
they don't want random people calling them trying to get money.
Absolutely. Maria, we talked about this several times. Even my time in the league, we definitely are givers.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely help people out. I always tell people when they be trying to return the favor, I'm like, oh, man, if it's ever time I'm down and out, I need a hot plate.
I don't do that anymore.
Give
if
me
you
want to,
I receive blessings now.
I tell
I'm not.
People, No, I tell people if I'm ever down and out, just have a hot plate for me. Just be right. And that's my saying of paying it forward.
Yeah.
If you're ever in a position, do it for somebody else. Bless somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore. Somebody offered me gas money. Usually I'm like, oh, no, I took that. I said, I can take that.
Who you taking gas money from?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No. Who you taking gas money? Pause the show. Who you taking gas money from?
My friends.
They trying to hook you up.
Because sometimes you feel like,
hey, sweetheart in the green.
Oh, no.
I pay for your gas. You want to come over here?
Can you get to your pay the man? Speaking of paying the man, can you get to your segment,
all
please?
All right, let's do it.
Lord.
Pay the man, baby.
He gets away from Darnell Bing, and he's down the sideline and gone. You know what I would do? Renegotiate his contract.
Okay. For this Pay the Man segment, this is my question. If there was only one more roster spot on the football team for the Browns right now, who gets it? Austin Watkins Jr., he's a standout receiver right now who's balling, or Ronnie Hickman. Ronnie Hickman or Austin Watkins. And this is a tough decision because Watkins is balling. He is leading the receivers in catches, and he had a touchdown last game. I mean, he's balling. This kid is balling. And I don't want to call him a kid. This grown man out there, and he is balling. 1 year veteran in the league. And then you have Hickman, the DB, 2 picks in one game. 2 picks in one game. And it's like he has a knack for the football. He had like 6 or 7 pass breakups. So you got a guy who's balling on offense, you got a guy who's balling on defense. And they're not projected to be the guy. These are roster spots that you looking at the running backs, you're looking at Demetric Felton, at the running backs, you're looking at Kelly. I mean, this is a tough, difficult decision for Andrew Berry and the Browns to make because you got all these guys, which is great, healthy dose of competition. But you got 2 guys on opposite sides of the ball who battling, not necessarily against each other, but the coaches is like, which one? So for the fans out there, for the guys, which one do you take? If it was only 1 spot left and you got Hickman, got Watkins who is showing up, which one would you take? I'm going to put that on social. We're going to put that on social. I want to see what the fans will say about that. I would take Maria.
Don't say unfortunately.
I ain't going to, because Watkins is balling, but we're stacked at the receiver position. I think he's a practice squad guy. He has another year of eligibility on the practice squad, and through injury, he can move up quick. We just don't need his ability, his services right now.
Wait a minute. You can only be on the practice squad for so many years?
You can be on there for so many years, but it's been raised. It's been raised.
I never knew that. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
It's been raised because of COVID.
Okay.
They raised the amount of years you can be on practice squad in the new collective bargaining agreement. But Hickman, I think with the injuries that plague our secondary and our defense as a whole, he could possibly, he just has a knack for the football.
Right.
And we need takeaways. And with this new defense that Jim Schwartz is building, he could fit in nicely. So my vote would be Hickman. But Watkins has to still be on the team. I think he will end up getting plucked, though, if you move him to practice squad. That's how well he's doing. All right, I'm going to move on.
Okay.
I have another pay the man.
You got 2 pay the man?
I got 2 to pay the man.
Okay.
But I'm going to be quick about this because Grant Delpit missed this last preseason game, but for a great reason.
Okay.
He graduated with honors from LSU. That was awesome. What else, what other reason besides death can keep you from this beautiful sport of football? A graduation with honors.
He missed the whole game?
Preseason. Now, if it had been a regular season game, I think about it because the game checks, they could send you, they could mail you that diploma.
Somebody got to pass away for you to miss a game, right?
Yes.
Right, preseason.
Preseason, Grant Delpit, congratulations.
Congratulations to
Pay the
you.
man, baby. You walked across the stage with honors, got your degree.
LSU.
In front of all your friends and family at your alma mater. You deserve it. We give you your flowers.
Graduate and come on back here and get back to work, right?
Absolutely.
That's
get
what
back
it's about.
in it. Get that roster spot, baby.
All right, now, Josh, can I get to what's trending?
Let's do it.
Let's get to what's trending, baby.
Give it to me like...
Okay, Josh, you are not going to believe this because we were talking about this last week on the podcast.
Okay.
We were talking about how every time this movie comes on, you sit there and watch it as if you have never seen it before with a twinkle in your eye.
Oh,
you know what movie I'm talking about?
I know what you're
The
talking
Blind
about.
Side.
The Blind Side.
Why is Michael Orr, former NFL player and subject behind the movie The Blind Side, he's alleging that his adoption was a lie.
No, say it ain't
The
so.
news broke out a couple of days ago. It's been going viral all over the internet. Josh, do you have... I wanted you
Not
to read...
Luann Tui.
Huh?
Not Luann Tui.
Is that the...
Not
Yep.
Come on, man. That's the Tui family who
Yeah.
own all the Taco Bells.
Yeah, they own the top. Yeah, that's... Yep.
You saying the
Them.
Tui family that saved
them.
Michael from going into the gymnasium
I'm saying...
collecting popcorn?
I'm saying no, baby.
Not them. Come on, baby.
Josh. When I tell you, when I read this, I read a couple of articles
Go
on
ahead
it,
and
but
read it. Let's
it's
see
a
what's
retired
going on.
NFL player, Michael Ord, whose supposed adoption out of grinding poverty by a wealthy white family was immortalized in the 2009 movie The Blind Side, petitioned a Tennessee court Monday with allegations of a central element of the story was a lie concocted by the family to enrich themselves at his expense. The 14-page petition filed in Shelby County Probate Court
Sandra
alleges
Bullock? Was that you?
that
Did
Sean
Sandra put him up to this?
Yeah. They said they took Orr into their home as a high school student, but they never adopted him. The petition says the couple tricked him into signing a document making them his conservators, which gave them legal authority to make business deals in his name. The petition further alleges that the Tuohys? Use their power as conservators to strike the deal that resulted in millions of dollars in royalties from the Oscar-winning film, while Orr got nothing for a story that would not have existed without him. Josh, I read a couple of articles.
This hurts my heart.
I read one on in People magazine. It hurts your heart.
This is one of my favorite movies. It's gonna make me look different at Michael Orr, The Blind Side, the whole situation. Sandra Bullock played I don't even know the family. I feel like that's Sandra Bullock real family.
Well,
She
now they're
played the
calling
role
for her
so
to get her
good.
Oscar back. They want that. They want her Oscar to be taken back from her.
And
the fact
SJ? Was
SJ?
SJ a part of
It
it?
was SJ.
He was the son.
I watched the movie, but I didn't watch it as many times as you did.
Not SJ.
The little girl.
Yeah, no, little SJ was the boy. Michael Orr saved him. He graded 90% in protective instincts.
He knows the
that
whole
means
movie.
nothing, though. I don't know why that
Okay,
was.
and so since you know, don't cry. Do not cry. Hold it together,
Michael
Josh. Keep
Orr.
it together. This is this man's life.
Dang.
He's claiming. Okay,
Chewy family?
So listen, now that you know the story, how does it make you feel to hear him say, first of all, I found out this February that I was never even adopted by them. They signed a conservatorship over me. Even he signed this at the age of 18. So I don't believe you're in your right mental capacity. You don't need a conservatorship over your life. But then how do you feel hearing that he's claiming that this story was about my life and I have not received a dime from it?
You know what, Tui family?
Oh, he had the glasses
Dead
back
to
on.
me. We're going to go to the family. We're going to go to the Lord in prayer on this. I feel like I'm at a funeral or something. That was one of my favorite movies, The Blind Side. When I looked at great football movies, it was up there. Close to the Little Giants.
I think a lot of people feel that way.
Close to the Little Giants. Close to Remember the Titans. Now I got to look at the movie. It's all
But I
a
do
lie.
think that's
I
how
know
the
it's
movie was
fictitious.
supposed to make you feel.
It did. Good
and
acting.
I know you know a lot of parts of the movie, but how do you know? A lot of movies are made and they add a little extra
They do.
emphasis into it to sensationalize it or to make it to feel the way that you.
I say goodbye.
Who you saying goodbye to, babe?
To what
To Sandra Bullock and them?
had. I need my backup singer. The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we
get to see forever.
Here lies every memory that I had
but forever
for the movie The Blind Side.
I
I have to remove you from my heart and from my favorite list. You had a place in my life, and until this matter and the judge and the court sentences and the court situation is resolved, you are out of here in my life forever.
That's not how I expected that story to go. What is wrong with you?
I feel some type of way. It's all I'm trying to say.
I feel some kind of
I'm
way
like,
too.
God dang, Mike, you wait this. It's just all fishy to me. So I'm gonna wait on my words
That's
to come
sad.
on to everything get settled in the court because I heard SJ, who's the son, he came out with a statement.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just all confusing.
Yeah.
So I don't want to
I
just
can't
get
wait
on
till they
his
can clear
side or
it
get
up.
on her side.
That's
So
the story that they're
I'ma wait.
alleging, and
I'ma
you
wait.
know, all
But
right.
until then, it's not my favorite movie. It's not one of them no more. I'm gonna stop watching it. Maybe. I might stop watching
They better not play that movie.
If they play it again, I'm
better take
watching
that
it.
movie off the
I'm
streaming,
watching
off of
it. I'm
everything
sorry.
until
Take
this
it-
thing
if
is
you don't want me
resolved.
to
Because
see
it's
it, take it
bad.
off.
This is bad. What this man is alleging is bad.
Okay.
Okay, can we move on to some greater news though?
Okay, let's.
Okay, Bone Thugs and Harmony. History was made over the weekend here in Cleveland. You know, all weekend long they were celebrating the 50 years of hip hop celebrations all around the country. But they brought the party here to Cleveland, and the legendary group Bone Thugs and Harmony. You got Crazy Bone, Busy Bone, Wishbone, Flesh and Bone. The whole crew. They finally got the street named after them. East 99 in St. Clair. Josh, we had to go out there and take photos. You know that, right? No way. We're not doing this again. We are not doing this.
I'm sorry. You know, I got the lyrics for you.
You know what?
You know?
You got the lyrics for me?
Crossroads, you won't be.
I want to make sure I got them right. Hold on. Crazy, busy, wish, flesh, lazy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I want to make sure I had them all right. Okay, so this is the thing.
Uncle told
I'm
y'all,
so...
Maria, in front of his home when he didn't know what was wrong.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Okay.
What's next?
Gotta
be strong.
Yeah. Gotta know.
On, man.
Gotta know. Bone got a shoulder you can lean on. Something like that. I know. I can groove to all. I love Bone. And this is the thing. It's like a bittersweet because I'm so happy. When I tell you Bone Thugs and Harmony, when I think of Cleveland, I think of Bone Thugs and Harmony. They are legends in this town.
Legends.
It was bittersweet for me because I felt like this was long overdue.
Long overdue.
Josh and I've shared our story before.
I already see East 99 being Bone Thugs
That's
anyway.
Bone Thugs and Harmony way.
Like I was feeling some type of way. I'm like, y'all ain't already? Because it's synonymous. When I think of East 1990,
when I first came to Cleveland, all I knew was I'm going to go to East 99 in St. Clair.
For real, when I ride past the street,
because
I can hear the music. I'm riding past
East 99. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Right.
It's East 99 right there. Bone.
You know Bone, and we making up stories like we know them. Like we know. Right. When I tell you, this group is iconic. They're legendary. They're international superstars. I felt like the street renaming ceremony was long overdue.
I feel like I was
but I feel like they need more. When I walk into the Cleveland airport, I need to see something, a wall or something with Bone Thugs and Harmony on it.
I think
when
they
I
need
talk
to go,
about
we need to start a campaign for them to get into the Hall of
Fame.
The Rock and Roll
They
Hall
are
of
Cleveland
Fame.
royalty.
Everybody was singing that song.
Beyond Cleveland. Bone Thugs and Harmony put Cleveland on the map. I'm a girl down in Columbus singing. Remember a show? Remember the TV thing, The Box, where you could call in the music videos? And I didn't have enough money to call them in, so I had to sit there and wait for movies, like people to have money to call in these music videos, right? And so every time Bone would come on, I'd be, it was just... I would hope for their songs to come on.
You know what?
What?
You know how many butt whoopings? You know how many times my parents came home?
Why?
Looked at their bill. Hey, who ordered the box 52 times?
Oh, you ordered music videos?
And then, look, my brother and my sister both was ordering it.
Y'all must have been rich.
Nobody knew who to blame.
How did you know your mom's credit card numbers?
What? It wasn't by the credit card. It was by the phone number.
Like the cable bill?
All you had to do was press the number.
It was the box.
And
music, television, you control.
And they automatically bill it to your phone.
Do y'all
I was
remember
mad.
that?
You know how many times I listened to First of the Month?
So I'm watching the box in Columbus. You down there in Washington, D.C. Wake up, cash your checks and come on. I mean,
get up.
International superstars. So Josh,
we used to look for the lyrics. We ain't had Google back then. But we used to look at, the song.
Inside the CD covers. They would have the lyrics inside the CD books. Yeah, the booklets. Oh, my goodness. But let me just tell you. So what I'm saying is, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Cleveland icons, world icons when it comes to the rap game and what they just changed the game with their harmonization, with their rapping skills, with their tones, with their edginess. When I think of Cleveland, I do think of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I am calling for more to be done to honor them. When I turn on these streaming apps and watch these documentaries and these shows on Netflix and all these other stations, they need to have their own series about their lives. They can even break them down and do them individually, their own stories. I need to see a docuseries about them, a movie. This is something that I would go to the big screen, the silver screen, and watch a Bone Thugs and Harmony movie. You did other rap groups. You done other members. They are that big, and I want to give them their flowers while they're all still here. Just watching the video, watching them be honored in that way, they deserve more. Bone Thugs and Harmony is Cleveland. I'm just saying they are Cleveland, but they are world renowned, and we need to honor them in this town, at minimum in this town.
Okay.
I'm just.
Marie
I just
meant
had
that. She went to the, and she gave you the finger like she was talking to her kids.
I'm just saying.
And if you need to do it, Mr.
Because
Lawman,
what I've
you
noticed,
need to do it. And you need to be quiet, and you need to do that right now.
They need to honor them.
For Bone Thugs
because
and
you know
Harmony.
what, I was having a conversation with Josh, and even when it comes to the whole, Hall of Fame talk and, watching the festivities over the weekend for Joe Thomas, which we are so elated because he deserved it. He deserved it. I told Josh, you know what? I feel like, and this is any career, anybody watching it, any particular field, sometimes you have to advocate for yourself. You can't expect other people to do it for you. They're not going to, they too busy caught up in their own lives with their own issues, their own thing going on. You have to advocate for yourself, honor yourself, and then I think people are recognizing that you got to kind of make people honor you. Even when we had Crazy on our television show, and he was from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and he was saying how they had to get the petition started during, I think, COVID to get that street renamed. They had to do it themselves. You have to honor yourself. You can't sit around and wait for somebody else to do it for you. And people they like you, but they're not going to put the energy
in the background.
If you want to, they're not going to put the energy into honoring you the way that you should in some cases. So make sure you advocate and honor yourself, and others will honor you. So that's all. Thank you.
19. Oh, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
My bad.
I got one more story though. Can I get to it?
What? You went long. You was into
Did
that.
I go too long?
You was feeling.
I was, because I think Bone Thugs and Harmony, we need to honor them. They are legends.
Right there. Is that okay?
We're going to end up. We'll just save it.
Is that okay? You can save it.
We can save it till next week.
Because I don't want you to shortchange it.
I don't.
But I feel like we gave him
Mayor,
enough.
Justin Bibbs, somebody with some authority and some power. We need to honor Bone Thugs and Harmony in a major way. They're that big.
Like they say in South Park.
Mm-hmm. South Park.
Some authority. Somebody with some authority needs to...
Is that the show that got Hanky the Christmas Poo on it?
Hanky the Christmas.
I do not watch those. I do.
Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Because you had like a Christmas sweater with him on it or something. Something happened.
Hanky.
All right. Well, Josh said that is all for us today. Look, you guys, we love y'all so much for listening and tuning into us. Make sure you follow us on I can't even say Twitter. You got to follow my ex. Hey, you got to follow my ex, Josh.
I like a girl with extensions in the hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair, right? A Fendi bag and a bad attitude. That's LL. Just to get me in a good mood.
And he's
she
so
can walk
saucy.
with a switch.
He is so upset that he didn't go. Because he wanted to go to the LL Cool J concert that took place this weekend in Cleveland.
I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here, man.
Scribbs, he's going to be able to return. Caught at 24. Zigzag right, 30, 35, 40. He's wide right.